Welcome guys to the Outcast Trading channel. My name is Jack and today we'll talk about Forex markets. Before we go to the analysis, I want to remind you that there is last 2 days right now to use the promo code for our subscription. 70% off on the monthly sub until the end of August, which is soon. And yeah, what it gives you access to freshly newly made trading program, which actually me, Mark and EO are putting our knowledge all together and building a program especially for you, covering everything in trading, including analysis, including risk management and some psychology. Also what this subscription gives you, it gives you an access to my turning a loser into a consistent winner program, and also an early access to weekly updates, which we make every week, and a lot more videos, plus the Wednesdays with Outcasts participation, so you can ask questions live. So it's a lot of the things going. But if you don't want to pay, I understand, it's okay. We have a Discord which is totally for free, so you can join in, hop in, say hi, and we can talk about some analysis of markets. So we have the promo thing done, and let's jump to straight to the markets. We'll start with Euro USD today, as always, and start with weekly levels. So last week we had a pretty important weekly close because we had the first close below this liquid zone and the parity level, which is exactly 1. So right now US dollar is more expensive than euro, and it's settling below this zone. And if we scroll back in time, the last time when euro was trading was cheaper than US dollar was in December 2002. Okay, so it's pretty important. It's 20 years of the price action, and we are back in this zone. So this is a lot of things to be watching. If we look at the monthly first, because the monthly is closing in a few days, actually in 2 days. This is pretty important because if it closes below, it already started trading below the last monthly low, so it's pretty bearish. If it closes lower than it, I mean, it's like we have more levels down to cover. I had to add them on my charts. So let's go to weekly and let's plan this week together. So we have this weekly close. What I'm looking at on the weekly basis, I'm looking for some retest around the 1. And I think the price action can play out a little. It can range a little here. Overall, I'm looking for some pullbacks, retracements to basically to short it. But I keep in mind that in the same time we have a potential bullish divergence here forming on the weekly. So just it's like shorting low, it's not the best idea. It's a critical region, so I will be focusing during until the monthly closes, mostly just scalps if I can get any, and I'm taking a chill. I'm just reducing my risk. Monthly closure is where the monthly will be actually shaped, and you can see whenever the candles are formed, the last moments of them are pretty crucial, and that's when they take their final shape. So I'm looking for it if I want to short, so somewhere in the liquid zone, and take it to the first weekly level at 93,700. If this level breaks, then we have another 96, 980, and 95 to 70. This is what I got from the former price action 20 years ago. We don't have a fresh one to work through, so it's pretty important. Everything looks bearish. Everything is like on the bottom. It's stochastics are on the bottom, and they want still to stay at for a while. Stay here for a while. We had 200 EMA and SMA cross on the weekly, which is pretty important, and we had this cross being played out before it happened here. So overall, I'm bearish, but it is a bottom area. It's like really low. So yes, we had a nice retest to 3 weeks ago of the range low for this big range here. It's going lower, but this is like a possible bullish divergence here. So watch out for and this is not a place where you want to make a swing trade. Obviously I will be bearish on it, but I don't want to be holding my trades for too long. Overall, let's go to the daily. So here you have this this nice retest on Friday, which I don't trade the news, and I didn't trade it. I never trade the news, almost never. So let's go to the daily levels. Let's remove the weekly. So here is more important things to watch out. I don't have more daily levels, too much scrolling back, so we have to rely on weekly for the further price action. Overall, a big retest around the 221 EMA on a daily. Big wick down. Here right now we are resting on a daily level coming from this low here. Another short-term price action will be 99, and then we have to go with the weekly. So not much analysis on a daily I can do because I don't have any levels which I can make here. Overall, doesn't look good, Governor. It's like it's bearish AF. I don't have nothing to add. I'm looking for a short-term ranges. I'm looking for a short-term trends to play them to the downside. Not really looking to buy it yet. I'm not a bottom buyer. I'm not a top shorter. I just want some kind of a signature of a reversal first before I play. Switch my general bias. Right now all the EMAs are going down, 21, 55, 200 on a daily, so everything's going down. 4 hour also, like on today's London opening, it's getting a nice little pullback, probably around the 21 EMA. It will be a nice short opportunity if I want to guess. Overall doesn't look good, so I'm playing it to the downside right now until it says me otherwise. If it starts closing above the 1 and probably above the 101,530, so above the 200 EMA on the 4 hour, then I'll switch my bias around. I will be bullish on it because the 200 EMA on the 4 hour is my bias switcher for my trading, personal trading. So this is how we go. Let's go right now to a GBP USD. So GBP got a nice reaction. So this is almost the same chart, almost, but not the same. So first of all, let's go with weekly levels. I was looking at this zone here to break. It was made basically by the swing low and this wick down, but overall here is like a key 116,700 ish. So this is a key level for me on the weekly to break or not. And then the next one before more downside is 114,100. So yeah, it looks bearish. I'm still on the watch for potential bullish divergence coming here. The last one, the bullish divergence, was played out to the hidden bearish one. So I'm just looking right now. It's not the best area to short. Of course, yes, you can short the support and sometimes it will play out. I'm not doing it. I'm looking for scalps today. I'm looking for a short-term range. I'm looking for at least 1 hour 21 EMA play on the short side down to the bottom. I'll show you here. So what I'm looking for today, I'm looking for a short around here, short-term. 1 hour 21 EMA, manage about the 55, play it to this swing low here, and this is the easiest trade I can make today. Overall, on a bigger scale, 4 hour 21 EMA also looks tempting. So just be patient today, especially on Mondays. Mondays I learned from my trading history are not the best days to be really putting all the risk. So let's get the Monday set up the direction or some structure and then play it. So here we are still operating on the weekly levels and nobody tells me. Okay, we have the daily levels. Do we? Yeah, same. So on a daily, it broke this support here, pretty powerful. So we had some kind of a range here, point of control here, reaction down, small little bounce, react of the volume, value area low, and further down. Rest is on the weekly levels, same. I can't say too much. Here we have this daily level. We can get the daily level out of here, and probably another one to watch will be around here. So here we have two levels which are to be watched. We are right now at one of them, and the second one is coming in 114,860. So Overall, short-term, mid-term, long-term, bearish. This is what I can say. Looking for a possible bounces, maybe not right now, maybe not here, but before the monthly closes, I don't really want to play any swing trades. Obviously, I will wait for the monthly close and for the monthly to open, and then look for some more juicy, higher time frame trades. Maybe I'm more of a scalper, short-term time frame, so yeah, 1 hour for me is a long-term time frame. Okay, so here we have GBP USD. Basically, as to repeat what we said right now, it's bearish on a weekly basis. Basically closed below this the swing low, making a follow through on the support right now. So don't be cocky, don't short the support. If it breaks the support on a daily, at least on a weekly, then the next one is to 114,180. Overall, looking for a potential bullish divergence forming, but everything looks just dead as it should be. It's just a bear market everywhere. Okay, GBP USD. So here we have a simple story. We were looking at the weekly 21 EMA last week and last 2 weeks ago and 3 weeks ago. So it closed first weekly since I didn't close it since February 2022. It closed below the 21 EMA. What does it imply? Not much yet. It is still in the support zone of the weekly 21 and 55 EMA. I'll just remove the fib, I just remove my daily levels, and I'll go with my weekly levels. So here we have the bigger picture, which is the range here, and this is what I'm looking at. This is a main range which the price action is right now on the weekly. So any touch here, I'm planning to long it. Any touch here, I'm planning to close my long. Overall, it's still in the uptrend. So I can't say a bad word about it. Okay, so we broke this range high here. The price broke this range high here, make a local top here, and even coming back here would be an excellent, in my opinion, in my trading book, and this is what I will be trading. Don't follow my trades, it's my money and I risk my money, not yours. So do your own analysis, but here is where I'm planning to look for some kind of a long on this one. Overall, if we go to the daily, still above the 200 EMA, 200 EMA and SMA a little bit flattened out, but overall it's not yet like fully bearish, and you can see RSI coming back to the neutral zone from the bearish control. So it's a lot of interplay here. It's flattened out. Its volatility is contracting still. It's really low. So yeah, the potential resolution will be most likely this week. I'm still looking for a little bit of an upside on this, at least stab into this top liquid zone. Other than that, not much to say. It's just in the middle of the range, so you can flip a coin and play it, or just wait for either the top or the bottom and then play accordingly, which I suggest is the easiest way to make money. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. And let's go to NZD USD. So here we go with a little bit of a mess. I don't know why. Okay, so we have fibs, and let's go with weekly levels. Okay, so we have the weekly levels. What we were watching last time, we were watching this weekly close, this weekly reacting last week. So it was a little nice pullback. It closed below the weekly level coming here from the swing low, and it's on the way down to 6,580 in my opinion, at least to this week low, probably a little bit lower over time. So yeah, bearish. We had a bullish divergence. It played to the hidden one, so it's easy to spot. I'll show you one more time. So here we had a bullish divergence, and I consider a divergence, regular one, played out if it plays at least to the hidden one on the opposite side, which was a bullish divergence and played out to the hidden bearish divergence. Okay, so it faked a little bit around above the 21 EMA. It closed above the 21 EMA on a weekly and just smashed down the price action to pieces. Right now it's going further down, as on all the US dollar priced assets, I'm on the watch for a potential bullish divergence. So not really like ultra shorting it, but it doesn't look good, especially if we go, if we get our weekly levels. We are on a daily level here. The next one is coming here with this week low. Overall, we broke, the price action broke again, this 62,100 support, which became a solid resistance, as you can see on the price action, confluent with the daily 21 EMA, and well, it looks like it wants more down. Overall, it is on the support right now, so this is Monday, do not short the support. I would wait for a clean break, even below like 6550, and then play it zone by zone to next weekly level, 59,320. Overall, I'm, you know, like, don't short the support. Just do yourself a favor. Don't do it. Most of the time it doesn't work. Okay, this is the simple trading idea for the USD/JPY. I don't have too much zones here. We can turn them on. So we had reaction over this weekly support, breaking this weekly resistance weeks ago and heading to the top. So this is what we watched. The easiest trades to be made here, okay, because we have some monthly levels coming in, an all-time high. But look, and here is the liquid zone. I'll show you, maybe on the monthly it will be more visible. So here we have a big liquid zone, okay, which the price action broke, and it's on a high time frame on the monthly, and we have some monthly levels coming our way, like here 140,720, and then we have 144,900, and then we have, it's not all-time high, I called it all-time high, but this is this high of this bigger range. So this is like a biggest pivot point. It can happen if it breaks it, if it starts trading above it, closes above it, then, well, sky is the limit. Okay, so in this case, what I'm looking at on the weekly, and it's this range. And right now I'm treating it as a range. So this is the top, this is the potential bottom. If it goes back down, I will be looking here to long it, and I will be playing the range. If it breaks to the bottom, then the measure move points out to this bigger liquid zone. If it breaks to the upside, it points out to the high we were talking about just a minute ago. So here is the trading idea. Whenever it closes with the follow through above the stop on the weekly, I'm looking for long even higher. If it closes below, I'm looking for short here, possibly just buying it here. I don't want to be bearish on the dollar right now, because it's like it's sinking slower than the other currencies right now. Especially slower than euro. I don't know about UK, but Japan was never the strongest economy like in the modern times. So, you know, like, let's summarize everything with a Dixie. And here we are with the Dixie, and this is simple analysis. We are at the monthly level, and there is a potential again on a bearish divergence coming here, especially with this monthly level, big one. So that's why I don't want to short the support or long the resistance. So here is the big level to watch. Closure above it, at least closure, would most likely imply a movement higher to 113,230. Until it happens, I need to treat it as a support, as a resistance, and just don't long here. I mean, I can't, even if I wanted to. There are many things I want to do in the market, and they would probably mean I wouldn't make money on it. So here it is, and also, like, you know, on a weekly, potential bearish divergence, watch. So be careful with it, be careful with longing. It's a little bit too high to long, okay? You had a nice opportunity here in this zone, and right now I'm just looking carefully at this monthly level, and this monthly close especially would be telling. If it closes above, yes, most likely it will go higher, especially if we take our move from this range here, more or less. So here is the potential target to the upside. It's not much confluence. Okay, I know why I did it. Okay, here it is. If it doesn't fit your picture, just redraw it. Okay, so here it is pointing to this monthly level high above. So this is a potential measure move, and it's powerful. And if we could do the same to the bottom, you can see it will just change the whole picture, because it will go to the, I called it all-time low. Probably it is all-time low, but this is like a current lows. So this was like a big range to watch for last 2 years. No, last 7 years. Fuck me, just crazy. 7-year-old range. Right now breaking out, and well, right now sky is the limit. So this monthly is to be watched really, really carefully, in my opinion. Okay, so here is my take on the Forex market. What I think about it, well, I'm mostly bullish on US dollar right now. I have to be. I'm bearish on everything priced in US dollar. And let's see how this monthly closes. Let's see how the next monthly plays out. There is a lot of opportunities coming along the way, especially that September, October, and November are the big trio of the money making, and those are, in my experience, one of the best months to make money in the markets. So if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, then you will have the notification, so you can hit the bell icon. It would really help us grow our channel and deliver the content to more people. Until then, see you in the next video. Trade safe.